Oh, you might like this one too. No more useless palms. All those trees you complained were decorative. This mod changes them all out for the choppable version.
Well, my issue was that you couldn't chop them.
Well, you can now, but they will look like the choppable version. They'll be small and not fancy looking, and you'll deforest an island.
Is this tree not grown? All the other ones were.
Which one?
The only trees left.
Water.
All the way over here.
I don't get the icon. I guess they're not finished yet.
Huh, all the other ones were. Weird.
Yeah, give it a minute or two.
No.
Oh, well, then don't, I guess. Teleport to other people. Useful for when, you have to rescue a body.
Does it work for unconscious people?
It should. It just says it's a console command. /teleport user. So it probably just takes you to them regardless of their status. More storages. That would not be cosmetic though. They will have a variety of inventory spaces.
We currently have more storages with a variety of inventory spaces. It's just that they're all bad.
Exactly. These are modded, so they'll of course be cool and awesome and better. And one of them is just a cardboard box. Oh, one of them is the Minecraft box.
Huh.
They just made a Minecraft box graphic. Better drop rates on fishing. A variety of mods to just get the underwater stuff. Custom islands.
Yeah, that's one of the popular ones on the mod loader.
I'll have to spawn them manually. Gotta integrate these things, so they need to be random spawns. Were they trying to make new story islands, or we just like spawn them, like put them in the random island spawn pool? Oh, here's one that maybe would have been helpful. Longer travels. Its sole purpose is to spread out the story island, so it's not like, oh hey, we did a story island, and then we hit like 2 islands before we're at the next story island, because the world's just that tiny.
I mean, you don't have to go directly to the next one.
You don't have to, but only one of them is forever behind you. All the others you can sail to, or you hit by dumb luck. I was one playthrough, I hit them by dumb luck. Like I'm just like, okay, I'll just turn the radio to the next setting, and then float and do stuff in my raft, and then I look out one time and like, oh hey, there's a story island. I just happened to float and get knocked around and whatever and land at it. And in theory that could be for all of them. You can just float to these things. Only Balboa Island takes your active effort to reach. Final location is about 20 kilometers away, so yeah. Lantern shadows.
What is that?
Add shadows to the lanterns, I guess. Something with lighting effects. Oh, here you go. Name your shark. Just make a little text file in a particular directory. One line, every name. Just give it a big old list of names. And the mod will, every time a shark is made, it'll just pick one.
Ah.
So it will not always be Bruce.
That's nice. I do like that.
Wait, where do you even see the shark name, come to think of it? Like, I mean, I know it's Bruce. Do you even see the name of the shark? Hey, Bruce, come over here. That's just a shark. Maybe you see it when you harvest them?
You don't.
How do you know the name of anything? Huh.
Check the animals.
Well, yeah, well, they have nameplates.
Oh, it's on a nameplate.
Well, for the animals it is. But, like, how is the shark or the screech or anything else? Huh. Yeah, I'm just gonna go plop myself in the tub, since I'm just tabbed out here doing stuff. There we go. There we go. In the tub, fully clothed with an anglerfish on my head, staring into the sky.
As you do.
Yep. Bigger plots, larger farm plots, so just plant a whole bunch of things.
What are those plots that you have your strawberry seeds on? On your raft?
What now?
What are those plots that you have your strawberry seeds on your raft?
I don't know about my older rafts. My current raft,
The
they
current
are.
one.
You've not seen my current one.
The one that you showed me earlier.
It was an older one. I think
Oh.
I have those in the small planters, the advanced small planters.
These ones? They were like underneath a window.
Yeah, the small planters can be stuck on walls. They don't have
Oh.
to stand up. Yeah.
Okay. That does look better.
Recycle your metal, so you can convert those hinges and bolts back into metal ingots by smelting them. So it's more than cause. You're just gonna cover up those recipes.
Yeah.
You're just gonna cover up that window.
Yeah.
Okay. Scattered
In the way.
remains. So when you die, all your inventory just scatters around you in the
Like
in
in
those boxes.
Minecraft.
Yeah. That way you don't lose it. It's just okay. You have to go back to your body, and there's all your crap on the ground. And then I guess I hope you get back there fast enough before it despawns. Oh. Oh, we gotta get this. We gotta get this mod. We gotta get it. Have to. Mandatory.
Can you
Playable.
elaborate?
Playable tic-tac-toe. Let you finish your tic-tac-toe game. They made a mod to finish the damn tic-tac-toe game. That's its whole description. Just it adds the missing tic-tac-toe pieces. So I guess there'll be more than 3 each.
Playable.
So more anglerfish. Spawn some on all the islands. I guess if you really want those anglerfish. Oh, they do give meat. They would be a good source of meat. Make the main female protagonist more androgynous. Sure.
It was bothersome that every time I got hurt, I had heard a female voice because I didn't feel like playing a female character.
I mean, they had a male model too.
Yeah, but I needed to get a cabinet to get it as far as I knew.
Fair. Rename the shark based on the active chatters in your Twitch channel.
Ah.
Pipe through blocks. Oh right, pipes don't go through blocks, by the way.
Oh?
You have to like leave holes in your walls and shit if you want to have your piping go through multiple stories. It's kind of, I don't know why they did it that way.
Well, it's
They
a
should
good
just
thing we
clip
have
through.
this wing.
Yeah.
Does it go through windows?
This mod doesn't appear to make them clip. It adds special blocks
No, I
that
mean
pipe
in
can connect
vanilla.
to. I mean, if it's a hole, maybe. I don't know. I've never really used Windows. It's only my most recent two rafts that I've really focused on building the raft part. Which is again why I'm starting to use mods, because it's like, look, I don't want to spend all the time shuffling stuff between chests. I'm here to make a raft and have fun ocean adventures.
Fun ocean adventures. Ocean man. Can you make the third floor more?
Or what?
Just more? Currently it's like 5 pieces of floor.
I don't think we have enough wood to make it more. We have to be in motion again. Like we're parked at a story island here. So
We've got 30 wood.
Yeah, that ain't much. Usually this is where we either, go back in the ocean or finish the story island.
We got trees.
Again, you don't get resources when you're stationary.
We got trees.
Until they run out because we don't use the renewable farming mod.
And they haven't run out yet.
Which is a miracle since you like to throw the seeds away. Saying
Only
we have
the ones
too
that
much.
we don't use.
We're now using them all for that wood.
And yet we're not.
It's slow going. They have to grow. Hey, somebody made a mod to get rid of craving.
Get rid of what?
Craving, which is... I didn't even realize that's what the system was called.
What is
craving? You know how your food and water are more effective the less of it you have left?
Ah. Craving.
Yeah, they like, yeah, screw that noise. It just... If you drink it, you get it, period. None of this, well, I'm not thirsty, therefore this water bottle I just chugged has no effect. It's like, no, it has the effect.
Interesting. Okay.
Because apparently, It's a curve. It's a percentage. Looking at the wiki page, that's what that is.
Trees are done.
That's the most advanced math this whole game.
We have more wood.
Yay! I'll
Can
go
you make
plant
the
more
third
then.
floor more?
Okay, let me get out of my bath.
I'm not too good with the...
With the what?
horizontal pillars. And I think that's what's needed right now.
Sure.
My hatchet broke. Because of all the wood I'm chopping down. Just so much
that
of it.
came from.
By the way, I've moved the wood chest.
Oh?
Now it is beneath the palm leaves chest.
Which is definitely a thing I knew the location of before.
Top left? How did
Yes,
you
it
forget
is.
that?
I didn't. That's one of the few I know the location of.
What are you planting? Stop that.
Whatever we have.
Why are you planting the wrong ones?
Because I have them. Again, we're not getting new seeds. The seeds we have are the seeds we have.
Only
We'll
plant
use
the
them all.
birch. Or the pine.
If we have birch and pine still. I don't see any in the chest. I only see palm and mango. Oh, and banana too. So, I mean, yeah, if I get some back from these birch trees that I'm chopping, I'll certainly replant the birch.
Instead of
But
that, can you help make the third floor more?
I can. Okay, so you just want the skeleton up there, or you want... Well, I mean, really can't get the whole floor. Third floor more, and you want pillars. Alright, let me... Okay, we have a whole chest of palm leaves and some overflow, nice. That
2 chests of palm leaves now.
should be enough. Scrippity, scrappity, scruppity, there we go. Because nails for the Horizon Zero Dawn beams.
What?
The horizontal beams.
Ah,
Okay, so you want third floor more. And the five. Okay, so we'll just. Oh boy. All right. So that's the corner. All right, you're the corner. Then we's gonna. There we go. Oh, man. How would I connect this to the bridge? So we go up, and then I guess we'll zip right around and go up that. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
wow.
What?
Oh, nope, I just never watered it. I was like, why do the strawberries grow slower?
Cats.
That's right. I forgot about that. How did I forget about that?
What did you forget about? ba, ba, ba. What's it get to? Boots and cats. And boots and cats.
It's really weird because that is not what I'm hearing at all.
Yeah, we have different game clients. That's just that's gonna
Yeah.
happen. Hey. So your palm leaf walls.
I
Did
just
you want
made
them
you a
facing?
gift.
Did you want them in or out? You see how the ribbing is on the back side, and all the palm leaves are facing on the inside.
What?
Yeah. So the palm leaf walls
Did I
have a
put them
facing.
backwards?
It depends which way you want to see them. So
Well,
the
I'll have
wood
to wait
walls
till
don't
day.
matter. Wood walls are don't matter. They're the same, but the palm leaf walls have a clear direction. So do you want them to face in this way or the other way?
I'll have to wait till day. Also, I got you a gift.
Alright, where's the gift? Oh, hey, a gift. Yay, canteen! Thank
Yay,
you.
indeed. Why have we not been using these?
I don't know. We learned that.
A while back.
Oh. Man, we should have been using them all this time. Okay, so here's your third floor.
Hey, thank
Get
you.
to it now. You got stairs, you walk up, you hit the bridge, you swing around, you walk up another flight of stairs, and you're the third floor. Now you're missing some floor panels because, well, we're out of wood, and the wall is being used as support for part of them, and we're waiting until tomorrow, I guess, for more walls.
Tomorrow.
Yeah,
Tomorrow?
daytime.
Ah, we're waiting until daytime to see what the walls look like.
Oh, yeah, you want to advance time and make it daytime?
No.
Oh. We've never tried sleeping together.
Yeah, we have.
Have we?
Yeah.
I don't remember this.
Yeah, why?
I do remember that only one of us has a good bed. This is just a horrible. This is some planks of
I'm the
wood
captain.
with some palm leaves draped over it, and a plastic jug for a pillow. What the hell is this bed?
While I have this amazing, gorgeous bed. You can take one of those off of that boat that we found.
Uh-huh. Okay, it's daytime. Well,
Is it?
well, here's the thing. We're at Temperance,
Yeah, which
so
is the far
doesn't
north,
exact-
I'm sure.
it doesn't exactly get brighter. This is it. Sorry.
Hey,
If
the
you want
trees are
better
down.
lighting. Oh, did that? Oh, that's serious. Just fast forward time like that.
Oh,
Sweet.
did it? I
Well-
didn't even consider that.
I guess. Hey, sweet. Trees are chopped. Well, no, they're not quite fully grown, but. So that's how you fast forward the game. Kind of makes
What?
that survive.
Are you kidding me?
What? What's up,
Oh my god.
Becky?
Does it do it for all of them? It
I-
kind of does it for the paddle. How about the canteen? Okay. So
What are we
there
talking about?
appears to be. Here. Go into this chest right here. Into
Tool
the surplus tool chest.
Right.
Surplus tool chest.
Wait, can we combine tools? Their durability?
The surplus tool chest is the chest below the tool chest.
Okay. Hang on. You know, I'm gonna put on my construction hat because we're building the raft.
And I do know that you're still not in the surplus tool chest.
I'm staring at surplus tools and also rock.
Now. Grab the bottle and then
Okay.
put it halfway between two squares. And then look at exactly above the bottle. There's a pixel line of the
Yeah.
texture. The texture's bad.
It is not just the bottle, by the way. It is also the
there's-
paddle.
There's a little bit of it on the paddle.
It is much more prominent on the bottle, correct?
It's not the potatoes.
Up, it's on the birch seeds. Time to burn down the forest.
Yeah. Oh my god. It's noticeable on the salve. Just without even picking it up.
Oh, the bottom. Oh yeah, there's a dark one on the bottom of the salve.
That is
Well,
upsetting.
well, time to find a mod that fixes that. Or you know what? That's the thing you could do, right? You could upload a texture pack to fix all these yourself. You've got those skills.
So, there was this one person who reached out to Minecraft, updates
Uh-huh.
because, he noticed something similar with the explosion texture. There was a pixel off on the explosion texture. He reached out to them about it and was like, this pixel's slightly off. Please fix this bug. And they said they will not fix that bug. Upsetting. I'm upset by that. Granted, you can't see it in normal gameplay.
Well, how did they see it?
They looked at the texture for an explosion.
Okay, but if it's not visible in normal gameplay, then what's it matter? Like, that's just raw data. It's not about the raw data. It's about how it is utilized in the game to produce a particular
Hey,
outcome.
if you take a screenshot at exactly the right time, you can see it.
Oh, so it is in game. You do. It's just
really
too fast
fast.
to be okay.
And that's why they said they won't fix it.
Okay. So it's okay. Now it's much brighter now. This is very much daytime.
Oh.
So how about those palm walls? What you thinking?
This is what it's supposed to look like on the inside?
Well, it depends which side you think is the inside. I'm just saying, there's two textures. Which one do you want facing which way? I always thought the palm leaves were the outside. Actually, yes, the palm leaves are the outside. You can tell because of how they're layered and how rain would work on them. They're like shingles. With the way you've got them, the rain will be channeled into the raft and get all over the place.
Can you put things on it?
It's a wall, so I assume so. Then again, it's a weak-ass wall, so maybe it isn't allowed. But no, I'm sure you can. It's just a texture, just an aesthetic. I'm sure you can hang things off of them.
You can't.
Wait, you said can or can't?
Cannot.
I can't put my amazing coconut beet recipe on the leaf wall? Come on.
Look at it. Look, I put a painting up on it.
That sounds like you can, then.
Well, look at how it looks. Do you see the painting? Oh, it's right here. No, other side. Other side.
Oh, it's behind the leaves?
It's behind the leaves.
So if you want to hang things
So the
on
walls, and we do.
So you're hanging on the beam side, which is the inside. Okay.
So it has to be the other way around.
Unless you want to hang something on the outside of the wall.
I kind of
did.
did.
Like a big old screw you banner to all the other passing rafts.
Bruce Banner?
Sure.
I mean, I kind of did, but yeah, I guess not going to be able to. Oh look, the crops are already harvestable.
Hey. Okay, so I'm making the walls face the other way then?
I guess.
Okay. Good to know. And I'm out of wood. Right. Come here, harvestable crops. I need your wood.
What? Oh, I'm talking about beets.
Oh. Well, the trees are also ready. Boom, 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 boom. Ba da 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 da. Ba 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 ba.
Really?
Sure. Oh, right, we got mods. You could get a mod for radio music. Well, I mean, you know, you may or may not get copyright demonetized on your stream,
Definitely would.
but I mean, how much income do you make off of ads on Twitch? About a
None?
nickel a month, maybe? Oh, not even that.
I don't think I make any money off of Twitch.
Oh, okay. Well, then no worries about getting demonetized. Guess there's that whole getting in trouble thing, but
I don't know. I gotta look into that. Maybe I do make money.
I mean, isn't that the point of the affiliate status? Now
No,
they
the point of the affiliate status was to let me have emoji, which I'm not even using yet.
But having emoji sounds like extra effort and work on their part, which is more money. Therefore, you
How is it extra work on their part?
okay? It's work in the trivial. It's extra resources.
I'm the one who provides the emojis.
It's extra resources.
That I provide.
Yes, but they have to store them.
No, they don't.
And while it's only that
they don't
the emojis
have to.
won't.
They can make me store them.
Yeah, they're not going to. They're going to keep. They're going to hang on to those emojis.
Yeah, that way they know that I'm not doing like porn or something.
They presumably review and approve every one.
Yeah, but if I'm storing them, I could change whatever they've reviewed.
Exactly. Point. Right. So it takes no real effort on their part aside from the initial review process. They've already got their framework set up to handle all that, but they still have to store that data on their server somewhere. And you're one of
5 pixels big.
multiplied
There's
by
no
the
storage.
thousands of thousands of users. It's an order
Bah.
of scale.
Bah!
Then again, how many Twitch streamers? There's potentially every person on the planet's a Twitch streamer. Every person on the planet. So umpteen billion.
Yeah, but not every
multiplied by
person on the
5
planet
pixels.
is an affiliate.
Yeah, which they have to set the bar somewhere.
And the
So
bar
maybe-
is set at affiliate.
Yeah. Wait, why am I eating raw coconuts? Stop that.
I don't know. Why are you eating raw coconuts?
I was distracted. Into the dump chest with you. I need
The
food.
dump
Good.
chest?
I'm dumping raw coconuts everywhere. I'm that kind of person.
Incredulous is how I am right now.
Yeah.
Look at this. Oh, there's a globe
So as
in
long
here.
as- Yeah,
Why is there a globe in here?
because I had to take stuff out to work on the bridge.
The globe goes on the bridge. That way we have a map to know where to go.
Well, the bridge don't exist right now, so
So I put it in the cassette chest.
sure.
Here's your boots and pants. Oh yeah.
Oh. Dropping that beat. Alright, we're gonna need to not have that there.
Oh,
I feel like that might not be properly supported.
I appear to have nail polish.
Cool. There we go, that's basically supported.
Ba rum pum pum bum. Don't know why you're bringing that up, but okay.
So there's a little bit of gap there throw a wall piece in place to stop the gap if you want. Be like, hey, I can peek on the stairs and see through the hole. Or I can throw one more wall panel down to block the stairs here.
How dare you.
There we go. Now it's blocked. Okay, so here's here's your inside of the floor. Ooh, we'll put a little ladder here for a little crawl space access. Yeah, yeah.
What are these stairs for? Oh, hilarious.
Always.
Wait, how do you access these stairs?
Ah, shit, the ladder's backwards.
How do you access these stairs here?
Whee! Hee, I'm in the crawl space. I'm hiding. No,
see.
go away. No, go shoot. I'm gonna build a chest high wall here. Go away. There's a door. Leave. This is my little cubby hole. You're not allowed. I'm gonna put a little sign up there saying mine. Crap, that door's backwards.
That it is. That it is.
Can I...
You broke it!
It's a structure.
It's gone forever.
Yeah.
So how do you access these stairs? You'd have to remove this wall right here to your right. Maybe turn it into a doorway?
There we go. Sorry, what? Access which stairs?
The ones right here.
Oh.
I can't get to the stairs.
Oh, yeah, we can make some doors here instead, I guess. I don't know. I built this from the outside. We can add other access ways as well. Let's see.
Right here. Perfect access way.
Oh yeah, we do have this one square landing.
Yeah.
Okay. This is why I put the gap there.
This is why we do it.
Door. 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 Okay, it's a door now. It's a stealth door. That blends right in.
Does it?
Oh yeah. Just walk up the steps. You don't even notice the door's there. It's just a bunch of palm leaves. Where's the door? That's right. It's camouflaged. You don't even see it.
Wow. Stealth door indeed. And I can still use the ladder with it open. Nice.
Oh.
Nice.
Can I put some signs in here? Like I need to decorate my cubby hole. That's the captain's cubby right there.
Well, I'm the one wearing the captain hat, so I don't know what you're talking about.
But did that destroy both walls? Right, because load bearing.
Really?
Yeah, I gotta rebuild the wall above it now. There we go.
What happens if you destroy this floor right here?
I don't know, but I'm concerned about which one you're talking about.
Any of these awful floors.
Good news, we don't have to. There's a replacement tool for that exact reason.
A mod?
No, it's one of the hammer settings to change material.
Really?
Yep. You don't get a discount though, like you don't get the difference in cost between the old and the new. You're paying full price, but you don't have to bother destroying it.
How do you?
Which means it's actually worse because if you destroy it, you get resources back.
How do you do it?
Okay, so go to the hammer, go down to the very bottom, repair, and then one of the options, sub-options, is replace with. Okay, admittedly I can't replace foundation.
Oh!
But you can do solid wood. But now the cost is still 3.3 for the solid wood foundation. But the cost of a fresh one is 3.3. Whereas if we destroy it, get resources back. So we should chop up this whole floor. And only use the replacement tool when you need to keep it there for structural reasons.
We should, but we won't.
Or I guess when you don't want to lose the durability of an axe.
I mean, if you want to, that's fine.
We have spare metal. We don't have spare wood and plastic at the moment.
No, it's just all plastic is what it is.
Is trees grown yet? Nope, not yet. so signage. Give me some decoration.
Here, check the chest. Check the structure chest. We have so many signs.
Yeah, there's a sign. Alright, that's nice.
So many. And all of these water bottles we have.
Why are there 20 nets in the chest? I made them for you, and there's just 20 nets in the chest.
I needed significantly less when I was not having the centerpiece that I was planning on having made me need significantly less.
Ah.
I was
Alright.
planning on having the centerpiece. What'd you do with these stairs?
What stairs?
You unpainted them.
Which ones?
Right here, the not painted ones.
Oh. Were they ever painted? I thought you only painted one side.
I'm pretty sure I painted both sides.
Oh, no, those stairs are still those
everything.
stairs. Well, those stairs are still those stairs. We probably still have paint.
Nope, we're completely out.
Oh.
Ba da 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 dum ba dum bum 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 ba da ba ba dum bum.
Why does this game lag so hard when you open a chest? There's our clay. Where's glass? Oh, there's glass.
I got a painter chief.
Cool.
What?
What?
Oh, you'd never fix the backwards walls.
No.
Oh, okay.
Because that would require tearing them down and rebuilding them, which requires resources that we don't have an abundance of.
Just
we
making
have
sure
yet
that you didn't make more of them the wrong way.
Right. We have yet to fish up a waving kitty.
I know. Beckoning
good
cat,
boy.
I believe it's called.
Sounds right.
Yeah. Have you seen the anime new this season, saving 80,000 gold for retirement in another world?
No, but that sounds like an isekai.
The person is shoved off of a cliff and she falls into another world.
Because it's this easy. Oh, well, I guess shoving off a cliff kind of, kills.
Well, no. She hit a passing entity.
Hate it when that happens.
I know, right? And it messed with him, and she got part of him in her,
Hate it when that happens.
and then she flies to another world, and then he comes over and is like, "Hey, what the fuck? You got myself mixed up in you. Give that back." And he's like,
That's a normal reaction, yes.
"Sure." And because it's an entity, it didn't really have a corporeal form, so he showed himself as a beckoning cat, because she just liked beckoning cats. And he was like, "Yeah, I took this form because you like it." And yeah, it's a part of the opening scene, beckoning cat. Anyways, she just keeps the ability to go to another world, but she can also go back to Earth. So you know what she does?
Vacation home?
She buys a bunch of stuff at Earth, sells it for an insane amount on the Isekai world because they've never seen anything like ramen. And
What about vice versa? Does she sell isekai stuff in Earth?
she takes the gold coins from the Isekai world and then buys guns and gun training from American mercenaries.
What?
But she's not used the gun. She's used the guns once. I expected her to go out monster killing with these guns and the insane training she got from these mercenaries. She got full training from these mercenaries, and she hasn't done one thing with them. Well, she's done one thing. She hasn't done anything important with it. Bah! Bah! I say bah.
There we go. And I have a duck hole.
Oh.
Want to come see my duck hole?
I don't think I do, but I will.
I put a lot of work into my duck hole.
Noted. Milk. We need a significant amount of milk. We haven't been collecting milk.
The goats do look full and dangly.
Ew. Ah, you got a little duck in there.
Yeah.
It's my new dance hall. The beat just dropped.
Oh, yeah. No, you're just crouching. You know what? There's some emotes here. Hey, Mod. Come here, Mod.
I'm sure there are emotes.
And dance.
What?
Nope, nothing. Emote. Nothing. Wow. Oh! Here you go. You could stream your stream while you're streaming your stream. There's a cinema mod to add screens into the game that you can then link up to YouTube and Twitch and whatnot.
I think I'm good on that.
Well, you don't want to set up some comfy chairs and a little cinema on the raft and put on the Lord of the Rings Extended Edition?
No, because that'll get me banned.
Okay. How about Steven Universe?
That would also get me banned?
Astro Boy?
That would not get me banned.
Some really old obscure anime?
Yeah, that wouldn't get me banned.
There we go.
I'm lying. It definitely would.
Ah. How about if you just restream people?
That would get people upset at me.
Have a stream to stream Raft, and on your Raft you have like a whole cineplex of screens,
Of
each
other people doing Raft.
streaming. Yes, a Raft Twitch channel. There you go.
Black. I need black? I guess I did use the darker yellow.
Aw. The Twitch stream is a work in progress. They haven't added it yet. You can do a YouTube video via URL or a local video file upload. You can control the audio too. Local files are not synced in multiplayer. Figures. Ah, but the YouTube and the internet stuff is synced in multiplayer. So we could have a movie night.
Oh yes, it's movie night, and the feeling's right. Oh yes, it's movie night. Oh what a night. Oh what a night. Also, by the way, doing what I just did just there probably will get me banned.
For randomly singing?
Yes, because it's an owned song,
And?
and that's not allowed.
Well, gee, they probably shouldn't have made that song and then performed it internationally to the point where it's a just well-known tune.
Yeah, but I don't own the rights to it.
Doesn't matter, it's their fault at that point.
No, it's not. I don't own the rights.
Irrelevant.
No, it is not. It is quite relevant, in fact.
Well, from a legal standpoint.
Yes.
Have I mentioned I don't actually believe in intellectual property? Like, it's not a thing.
I mean, you haven't mentioned that?
Yeah, no, it's not a thing.
I mean, according to America, it is. So that's what matters, though. What America believes.
You know, I'm a patriot too, but
Clearly.
that's not the slogan I would go with. What matters is whatever America believes. Oh, hey, multicolored beehives.
Yeah, I know.
But no, intellectual property.
I did yellow and white. Yay!
Nice. You don't get to own an idea. You especially don't get to own
in
an idea.
America,
And then,
you can.
yeah, well, it's stupid.
This is
Admittedly,
America. Yes, of course it's stupid. This is America.
Well, it's not just America. I think even the UN has some
of the UN.
Intellectual rules, but nah, just in principle, the mere concept is horrific.
And that doesn't matter.
It is inhumane. It's like, hey, here's an idea. You can't use it. It's like, I already have it. It's in my head. It's too late.
That doesn't matter.
At this point, you're asking me to not use my mind. I'm a thinking being.
You're fine with using your mind. You're just not fine with speaking it.
Too bad.
That's the problem.
Which is why I find the patent system extra ridiculous. Because as part of a patent, I think you have to take your idea, you have to fully document and present it and say, here is my thing. Here is my thoughts on how to do the thing. Everybody stare at it. So it's like, not only can you not own an idea in the first place, but you now have to publicize this idea, which makes it even more ridiculous to then say, okay, everyone paying attention? Look at this. Y'all looking? Okay, good. Now don't do this thing I just brought your attention to. Don't.
Yeah, that's why.
That's ridiculous. That's fucking ridiculous.
I mean, this is America.
Yeah, which is synonymous with ridiculous, but the only there's still the only there's no intangible property. There's physical property. If you want to own an idea, I mean, you literally own it as it exists in your head, which is to say, a loose collection of neurons firing off at any given time. Like, That you don't think it's just get digging in someone's brain and taking their stuff.
What a night.
That's a simple property issue right there. Your body and your physical body's your stuff. But once you go and broadcast the stuff out to the world, it's like, hey, that idea is not part of you anymore. You opened your mouth and spat it into the air where other people heard it. Congratulations, it just became copied.
I mean, and that's your right to believe that, but I'm still going to get banned if I actually do that.
Oh yeah, sure. I'm not arguing that point. I'm sure that yes, the company policies are.
That's
as
the
you
only
say.
point that matters. Do you have any wood left?
Oh yeah, I do. Totally. What do you need?
Buckets.
For goats. Okay. Right, I was gonna do that, and then we got distracted by
Intellectual property.
metaphysics. No. Bucket. Plank, scrap, rope. Scrappity.
And the feeling's right.
Okay. Here are the buckets. I'll give you the buckets. Where'd you go?
I'm right here. Where'd
I thought
you
you were
go?
going upstairs. I went upstairs. I thought you were going upstairs.
I did. I went upstairs to milk a goat.
Okay, well, there's buckets in the dump chest now.
What? I'm back up upstairs. Where'd you... What?
This is why I use the dump chest. It's a known location. It's not going anywhere.
Well, time to remove this locker.
Yep.
Okay, so the empty buckets stack, but the milk buckets do not.
Correct.
Annoying. And the feeling's right. Oh, what a night. God. One milk, 2 pufferfish, 1 vegetable. Getting some huge lag spikes with whatever you're doing.
Building some floor?
I don't know what it is.
That's all I was doing.
Getting some huge lag spikes with you building some floor.
Could also be because we're here at Temperance. It's kind of a large island.
It just happened.
Yeah. I mean, you get the spikes when you're overflowing a bunch. The fact that we're here by a large island would contribute to how close we constantly are to overflowing.
It would. Okay, I thought I saw a llama just walking by. No, it's just part of the blender.
I often confuse llamas for kitchen appliances.
It's quite dark, and it was standing up.
Okay, so are you happy with where the engines are?
No, but I will deal with that, I guess.
Okay, I'll run some piping. You took some of the piping too, didn't you?
No?
Oh, okay, just me.
Just
Alright.
you.
Wait a minute. Those are just rotated, they're not mirrored.
What?
Did you not
What
mirror
now?
these?
What?
These engines are not mirrored, they're rotated.
What?
These engines right here.
Rotating worked this whole time?
Well, no, because you can see here the loady bit is facing back instead of forward.
We didn't need the mod the whole time?
We do if we want them to look mirrored.
We
If you just
don't.
want the wheel, if you just
We
want the
just
wheel
wanted
on
the
the
wheel
out.
on the outside.
Oh shit, you could just rotate for that.
Yeah, I'm removing the mod.
Oh, okay. Well, we had an adventure.
We sure did.
No, the mod would allow us to have the handle towards the back and the barrel towards the back instead
Yeah,
of the
that
front.
doesn't matter.
Oh, I thought that was the bit that was going to annoy the crap out of you.
No, the bit that was going to annoy the crap out of me is if the wheel wasn't facing outward.
Okay, okay. So, you don't want the 100+ furniture item mod.
Nah.
You don't want the play a complete game of tic-tac-toe mod.
Okay, that one has me considering it, but if we don't need a different mod, then no.
Okay. But if we're gonna have mods anyway, how about we do the mirrored ones and just see how it looks?
I already did.
Yeah, but then you didn't do it when you were
Yeah, I picked it
rearranging
up and
things.
moved it.
Yeah, and then didn't mirror it.
And it doesn't matter. Nothing matters.
Except for tic-tac-toe and beckoning kitties.
I mean, you're free to fish if you want. It's weird that there's a mirror control in game and no actual mirroring. Maybe they intended on it. Shoot!
Maybe
I was kidding planks. That's what I was doing.
maybe it only works for very few items. What was I doing? All right,
Because we don't have an electric cooker.
We have the for like soups and stuff. Yeah,
Why
that
don't
does
we?
not. That doesn't exist.
It doesn't?
Nope.
We can't get that from here? Temporary?
That cook. Nope. That cooking thing is already the top. It's the best there is.
Hmm.
The only one that cooks things. The grill's got better, but there's only one cooking pot. There's probably mod items to make cooler ones. I did see a mod that has electric versions, so it won't consume all your wood. Okay, scrap.
What?
Eh?
1 milk, 2 pufferfish heads. 1 milk, 2 pufferfish heads.
Those
What'd
are
I do wrong?
all words. Oh, you do horrible leftovers?
I don't know. I don't think so. I haven't yet. But I somehow have an extra milk. I thought I only had 5 milk.
Let's see, a milk, 2 puffers, and some vegetable. No. Do we have any fancy bait?
No.
Alright.
And if we did, you wouldn't be able to catch the beckoning cats.
Right, which is probably why we haven't actually gotten the cool stuff, because we only ever bother to fish when we're going for the fancy bait, whatever.
I usually will make my fishing rod die when I'm catching fish like that. So there's time then.
Oh, you mean you go ahead and keep going till it breaks even after you're out of the fancy bait?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, well that's what happened. I somehow made vegetable stew. Okay. Is that what happened? That doesn't make any sense.